Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today I'm going to show you my footage I recorded while doing the Whack a Bot event for 2020. So basically what the Whack a Bot event is that CCP have found people who are bots. So people using these bot programs that have them play the game without them actually being present at their computer. So since CCP found out these guys, they've obviously banned them, or at least they've got, I think you need to get like 2 strikes, botting strikes, to get banned. So but the case is that these guys are banned. So a few months later after their ban, what CCP does is they've locked down their accounts since they've been banned. And now a few months later, when the Whack a Bot event occurs, what CCP does is that they take their biggest ship, I'm guessing, or like if they were in a big ship, for example, say someone was having a carrier that was botting, then they'll teleport the character to this high-sec system of UI, and then what they'll do is they'll then teleport them with their character inside. But obviously the guy who owns the account is not online, it's just like a character who's there but is not actually playing, and CCP will then make this character, in for example their carrier, suspect or even a criminal, I think, and it makes so that basically anyone can attack them. The carrier won't, or the ship, the person who's been botting won't attack back, and everyone can just wreck them to pieces. So you can see here there's like hundreds and hundreds of players here. I don't know how many people there, but there's so many people there you couldn't barely even look anywhere because of how many players there are. So the thing is, these guys, they kill. You can see even some wrecks here in the background. There's like a Nagelfar wreck, because I actually came a little bit late, and so it started at 17:00 Eve time, but I came a bit late actually. So this Nagelfar wreck then has obviously someone who died before, and what CCP done is they just keep on spawning in ships that were going to get killed. For example, you can see here on the grid there's some carrier over there. There's a Chimera, I think. There's it's an Archon. That was just this guy. You can see here. He was botting, or at least he's been confirmed to be a bot by CCP, and he's not online. The character is just there, and I'm in my Purifier. I'm just going to start shooting, and everyone else is just going to start shooting. So these guys are going to die really quickly. And also the thing is, people, they can actually go and just loot the wreck. But the thing is though, it's so laggy. You can see how laggy it is, how slow everything's moving. It's because of time dilation. Time dilation is when there's too much activity going on in a system, so that CCP slows down everything. So everything is a lot slower. So for example, I think the factor was it was 10 times slower than it actually was. So even if it says I'm going 1.6 kilometers a second, or I'm going at a certain speed, I'm actually going a lot slower because of the time dilation. Or everything is passing by slower. So you can see that this carrier is just going to get nuked straight away. I'll clip to the plots where they die. This is a good way to get a lot of Z-kill fake points. You know how you can see I've killed this many billions. Then you just kill these guys here, and then they get these kills, these really expensive kills on the Z-kill. You see that guy just died really quickly. And we'll keep spawning in more ships. Let's just go to the next. Let's skip forward towards the next kills that go on. Here's a Thanatos that just died. It's a naughty Thanatos that's been bossing, and CCP actually explains in the local chat, so I don't have it right in front of me, but they say that they give a bit of a law explanation that it's because of illegal AI they've been using. So the botting program, they're kind of making it sound a bit more like law. So they're saying the illegal AI programs they've been using have resulted in these guys being punished by execution by the people of New Eden. It's pretty interesting. Here we see a bunch of Rorquals. The Rorquals, that really big capital mining ship. They can mine crazy amounts of ISK, or ores that's worth a crazy amount of ISK, and this then can be used to very easily automate with a botting program that just makes them mine all day long. So these guys have been very, very naughty, and they're getting killed very, very quickly, you can see here. But the reason I actually decided to use a Purifier was because the Purifier has such a good range on these torpedoes, and it was very fast because Uli is actually not so close to where I base out of. I base out of Jita, so it took me a bit of time. It took me a bit of time to get there. So obviously I wanted to use a ship that is pretty fast and also that can do damage for quite a big distance. And also I was a bit late, as you can say, as you saw. There was like already an angle fire that died, so that's why I went with the Purifier. You see here, there's a lot of Rorquals, 5 Rorquals right there. Oof, there is a crazy amount of botters. Or at least for this time. This event occurs every year as far as I understand. So this is like Whack a Bot 2020. So it's occurring all the time. People are botting all the time, being very naughty. So this is proof that do not bot, kids. Do not bot, kids. It's you're eventually going to get caught and you're going to pay hard. And we're going to grab your stuff. Here we have a Nyx and 2 Hells. Nyxes and Hells, they're like the carriers that have that have all very high amounts of damages. They have quite good bonuses for damage, so they're very good for ratting because they'll do a lot of damage, killing enemy pirates very quickly, and you'll get a lot of ISK. The thing is, people can use this to bot. People are using bots to kill the pirates very efficiently without them being present at their computers, and this is what has got these guys banned. So you can see here, they've got their Nyxes here, and they're about to get annihilated. And there goes the final Hell. They took a long time to kill because they had a really big buffer. Took quite a while. I've skipped a lot, but it took quite a while. And here's the grand final, the Titans. So these Titan pilots right here, they've been naughty. They've been doing botting, and they are about to get shredded by the angry New Eden anti-bot mob. So each of these Titans are worth hundreds, or not hundreds, but like billions upon billions of ISK, and they're all about to get eliminated. Here's a better view of the Titan here. You can see he is using some kind of skin. I think it's a bit darker than usual. The thing is, with the Titans, there must be quite an old botting alt, or assuming the guy who was botting was using this ship to bot, then it must be quite an old character, because you used to be able to bot, or like not bot, but like to rat quite easily with Titans because of this kind of super weapon they had. It shot a massive AoE cone, like a big cone, and anything inside that cone died very easily, including NPC pirates. But that was apparently nerfed a long time ago, so it was not effective to do that. So if this guy who was botting did botting in this Titan, then probably it was banned quite a while ago, because that change that made the Titan ratting not so efficient happened quite a long time ago. And there it goes. The 2 Titans are dead. Really, it's hard to admire the cool animation of the Titan exploding because there's just so damn many ships here. So many ships. You can see how laggy it is. Just like a few FPS I've got here. I really would have liked to have more FPS, but I can't really do anything about it. I think it has maybe to do that, you can't render a limited amount of ships, so you can't. I mean, I don't have a super. I have a pretty good computer, but I don't have a super computer. Also, maybe it has a bit to do with just too many ships for the server. Here's a little Z-kill summary of what I got on my kill board. As you can see here, I've now destroyed, quote unquote, destroyed 200 bill worth of stuff. So you can see here, Archon, Chimera, Thanatos, all those Rorquals. Unfortunately, it seems like a lot of things are missing. For example, the Nyx was missing. We had more Rorquals, they're missing. So I think maybe it just has to do with that there were just too many people shooting. So probably Z-kill just couldn't keep track of everyone. Anyway, that's it for this video showing off the Whack a Bot 2020. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.